Master engineer. Hello, can we fix the clock? Solomon tried not to blame his allies, but his hateful thoughts were becoming stronger and stronger. He was becoming convinced that the Protector and the Persons had conspired against him. That night, after waking from a nightmare, he was consumed with ideas for another blueprint. Nice. We are now affected by delusions. Nice. Solomon Deller and J.M. Hobie joined forces to create the extraordinary clock. The gargantuan construction towered above them, measuring entropy in the air, while its indicator invariably moved towards point zero, the time it predicted the world would end. As a token of his thanks, Hobie presented Solomon with a miniature version of his masterpiece. The device was functional and could be used in combat. Doomsday Watch. +2 damage. A miniature device counting time towards Judgment Day. That is so nice. So nice. And we have that now unlocked in the Fate Trader as well. So we can buy that on every map now. I hope that affects Shriek as well. Because Shriek +2 damage would be OP as hell. Let's go. Whee! There's the shafts here, and then there's this whole mess on this side. Arcadian oil. Only thing left is to achieve a 5 bio. Yeah. See these mining things. They begin the mining process. Fix the elevator and the drills. Our version of the mine collapsed after only a handful of transports. Well, we got 250 money from that. Ericsson shaft. 8 rumor cliffs there. A damaged crane had once transported the platform up and down shaft. It appeared that the machine had failed while miner Ericsson was riding up the pan full of gold nuggets. He could have been killed instantly. He would have been killed instantly. We need assorted parts for that. Let's go buy those. We have infinite source of them now here. I have actually one blueprint as well. Should drop that off. Watch that madness meter, it will bite you in the ass. Ah, it's fine. I like to delve into the madness. Let's go chemistry. Has never researched chemistry. He felt his first breakthrough delve into patent revealer and the medical pack. Instant healing. Yeah, let's do that. There's the revealer. Revealer is 9. Was there 2 places that needed this revealer? Let's buy 2 of them. Solomon created a blueprint from Trumercliff's notes using the revealer. Ah, I can just change the notes now into that with the revealer. Okay. That's 2 more blueprints for me. More chemistry. First breakthrough. Stimulant. And Mandrake powder. Dexterity elixir. Who cares about sanity? Doesn't matter in Dawnstar. Why would it matter in this game? Yes. Delving into horrible terrors is always good for your sanity. Let's fix the crane. The crane was soon restored to working order and Solomon retrieved the gold. He left the crane intact so it could be used once madness had been banished from the land. 75 gold, nice. Let's see. Hildeland's shaft. 10 Trumer cliffs. Solomon saw a glimmer of golden light at the bottom of the shaft. Perhaps a madman had thrown his position down the hole. One of the pink... No, not pink curtains. We're gonna go build simple ladder. Let's get those parts. Maybe I should keep like a stockpile of the parts on me. Let's buy like 10 of them now. Maybe not that many. So I don't have to run back and forth all the time to get more of them. A ladder. Solomon built a rudimentary ladder that allowed him to safely retrieve the valuables at the bottom of the shaft. Unfortunately, it wasn't durable enough to last beyond his venture. 75. So we gained 15 gold and 7 parts. Hello. Solomon continued his scouting efforts. He noticed that the insanity cage had jumped up massively. This area was reading 18 to 20 Trumer cliffs. In the distance, he noticed a large crater. Nice. Pattern cooking is fun, you said it yourself. Not in this kind of game. An old seer was said to inhabit this small redwood house. Through an open door, Solomon could see 2-foot glass spheres in the middle of the room. The person advised Solomon against talking to the seer. He had heard he was a manipulative madman and that conversation with him only sent people deeper into insanity. Papa Hava, the seer, looked at Solomon, then indicated he should sit beside the glass sphere. I'm gonna accept the invitation, because I'm a madman. Solomon's conversation with Papa Hava varied from topic to topic. The seer spoke chaotically about terrible future, along with the inspiring story of fate and madness. The experience left Solomon profoundly energized. Jack of Hearts. Dun, dun, dun. Shadow Kill. Shadow Kill is such a good ability as well. Go to crater. No, I'm going this way. Reeked House. Artist Hut. The old hut stank of feces and paint. It was inhabited by Ernesto Ristola, an insane painter whom some considered a genius. His admirers said Ristola's incomprehensible patterns hid untold secrets and obscure meanings. Only a mind clouded by madness could understand the paintings, however. A healthy intellect would simply plunge into insanity. Solomon decided to see him for himself. He admired the paintings for hours. After a short contemplation of the paintings, Solomon could feel his mental stability fading away. He ran from the hut. Solomon found incredible beauty in the Ristola's work. In fact, they inspired him to create an entirely original blueprint. I feel we're going insane. That's just me, maybe. Arcadian Orchard. Solomon came into a place that didn't seem to fit this broken land. Gorgeous fruit trees filled an orchard. Crates of fresh produce lay in easy reach, seemingly inviting anyone to taste their sweetness. Could it be real? Well, let's go and taste. Solomon's party were soon gorging themselves on ripe fruit. Water in nearby stream was clear and cool. They found chilled liqueur and gold near the boxes. Eldorado Pequeño, they name it. It felt like a dream come true. Next morning it had disappeared, and while the gold was real enough, Solomon couldn't help thinking their minds must have been permanently affected by this oddity. Time to max out. Do I have 2 of them? I think I have only 1. Yeah, I have only 1 blueprint. We need a second one. It's missing 2. Battleground. Solomon's paranoia deepened. It seemed enemies lurked in every corner, and Solomon struggled to convince himself there was nothing to fear. Still, he feared everything. Random thoughts attacked his mind, coalescing into concepts for another blueprint. Well, there we go. Now we are no longer affected by delusions, we are now affected by schizophrenia. A pile of dead bodies sporting sheriff's deputies' badges lay in the field. Each also carried a letter instructing him to kill any criminals he found in the name of his master. The letters were signed by Sheriff Turner. There were no signs of any victims other than the deputies. Solomon thoroughly searched the whole battleground, despite the risk that it could negatively impact his psyche. In addition to weapons and parts, Solomon found a bag filled with chemicals. His mind was haunted by the thoughts of deputies murdering one another for a long time afterward. Single shotgun volcano pistol. Healing elixir. Instantly regenerate even grave wounds. Vitality and a gas bomb. Well, I've maxed everything. My work here is done. Let's see this gas bomb. Canister of noxious gas employed for pacification purposes. Let's buy a couple of these. What is this blends? Cha-ching. Let's see. You get a grenade, and you get a grenade. You don't get a grenade, and you get a grenade. Permanent pacification? That might be it. Night. Oh, you can go back here. What's this here? A ranch. Let's go check the ranch. The ranch appeared abandoned. A strange smell came from the barn. Solomon didn't know whether it's death, madness, or some abomination. Barn contained nearly 50 bodies. They appeared to have committed suicide together by slicing open their wrists. Though both the stench and the scene were extreme, to his growing discomfort, the inventor found he was becoming used to these things. Sometimes he felt he even looked forward to them. Search the bodies and required quite a few valuables. Let's go... Burned Fort. Solomon felt madness had penetrated his very soul. He struggled to ignore voices that whispered dark secrets. Try as he might though, they inspired him to create a new blueprint. We are now split personality. The fort showed evidence of terrible fire. Some of the walls were collapsed, the rest was a rickety mess of wood and iron. Charred bodies plastered the floor, and with rancid fat and bones littered the yard. At one edge was a scorched building that looked like an armory. The site looked profoundly insecure. Let's thoroughly check everything. While they were looting the fort, armor collapsed, injuring Solomon's companions. Person A has cracked skull. Let's go heal that. There you go. Let's go to the circus. What could go wrong in Circus of Blood? Okay. What could go wrong? A crowd of people watched intensely as two men fought to the death using knives. The crowd was cheering and the sand was soaked with blood. A man in top hat commented on the fight with booming voice. Stalks the announcer. Double personally, double research, right? Yes, Biomex. Solomon approached the announcer who said his name was Daniel Molgard Andersen. So, a Swedish guy. He was an entrepreneur who had found a way to profit from the plague by way of this circus of blood. He challenged Solomon to wager one of his men against one of his honored persons. Let's go. Person A. The madman was wiry and cruel, cutting Mr. Person with his shining blade. Solomon lost good man along with his money. As Solomon left the arena, crowd seemed to become consumed by bloodlust. The inventor hurried away. From distance he saw the whole site go up in flames. A new Pinketer arrived shortly. It's nice we have a mail order for these guys when they die. Yeah, they're A person, C person, B person. And they get replaced every time with exactly equal looking same guy. It's not suspicious at all, no. Yeah, we have killed two of them so far, Night Basilisk. Each time, same guy just, hello. The meteor crash zone. The crater was difficult to notice as it blended near seamlessly into the canyon walls, and only a small portion protruded from the rock bed. Everything around it had been destroyed by the shockwave. Solomon initiated the drilling procedure. Inside the crater he found a letter with a familiar seal on it. Solomon realized he had excavated he had to excavate the meteor as soon as possible. The drilling would take days. He instructed Pinkerton to prepare defense around his operation, and the persons began construction a temporary fort. Solomon realized he would be busy drilling and unable to aid his protectors in an upcoming battle. That means I should probably not give him the cards. Solomon had finally located the source of the Plague of Madness. It was the meteor. While Solomon drilled into the ground in an attempt to retrieve it, the person set up a camp and secured the area.
As Delir drilled for the meteor, Trumercliff's last letter reverberated in his mind. Trumercliff thought his death was actually a rebirth through the meteor's power. Obviously, he had been insane, but what had he been trying to communicate? One thing was clear. Trumercliff had renounced his old mind and embraced genius. The Pinkertons shouted. They spotted a horde of armed madmen, Turner's minions. Insane or not, Trumercliff had known what must be done. Now, it was Delir's turn.
Have Shadow kill. I feel they might be coming from different... Yeah, they are coming from different directions. Mad persons. Nice. That piano sounds like my alarm. Nice. Ah, that cost me a golden bullet. 2 golden bullets actually. I didn't buy the elephant gun for everyone. Or anyone. Which would have been nice to have. Oh, double shot, nice. So that's why the revolver rifle is awesome. You can shoot twice. That has 8 HP. Oh, Sheriff Turner is there. Turner's deputy.
Ornery to the end, Turner swore and spat blood. He cursed the lair once more and died.
I'm running out of enemies to kill. Please send more. Maybe we can ricochet. I don't have enough luck. Ow. Damn mad person. Nom nom nom. Have a golden bullet. Mad persons? Yeah. I wonder if they are the same persons as I have. Don't need a healing yet. This guy is in a exactly right spot where he should be with his double shots, killing everything. I'm not sure if I wanna run anywhere. I'm just gonna stay here. Please don't shoot my guy up there. Okay, he needs to heal next turn. That's why I didn't use healing the last turn. Thank you. Ow. Oh. Works for me.
Delir emerged from the crater, the meteor tucked under his coat. The steam carriage was his only means of escape. Mr. Persons swore he would get Delir out alive.
Oops. Did I use the right one? Yeah, I did. Insufficient action points. Well, I'll have a golden bullet then. It's nice you have to reload it multiple times. Yeah, what though? It's like, there might be something over here. There we go. Solomon fled in his steam carriage. He knew Trummercliff could arrive at the laboratory at any time. The meteor was his obsession, the source of his genius as far as he was concerned. For Solomon, however, it was the only way to cure the madness. He would need to invent a special device to use the meteor. In case things turned ugly, Solomon created several diesel bombs using the dust from the meteor drilling site. Solomon could feel the waves of insanity emanating from the meteor, but somehow he felt much more intelligent than usual. Did madness enhance brilliance? Trummercliff had thought so, at least. Solomon locked the meteor in a cage of steel and glass. You need a giant finger in my life? Yeah, I would love one of those as well, pointing the way, what to do. King of Hearts, smell blood, track wounded enemies. Ace of Spades. Meteor dust bomb. Movement, aim, and sight. Another Trummercliff note. Let's see the Fate Trader. We have quite a lot of stuff now here. We even have the meteor dust bombs now available. Solomon concentrated on how he could use the meteor to cure the madness. He was feeling blazingly intelligent. His relentless epiphanies kickstarted an unprecedented feat of successful research. Eureka! Solomon shouted as he put the final bolts on his sanity machine. Then he gathered the Pinkertons in the laboratory and explained what needed to be done in order to activate it. They returned with the meteor, pursued closely by Trummercliff's minions. Solomon had devised a machine that could cure the affliction, but the madmen were already banging on the door.
Delir was putting the final touches on his masterpiece when the madmen closed in. If he could get power to the machine, it would invert the meteor's energy. It might cure them, it might kill them. Either way, it would stop them.
Solomon must use the required number of levers, 5 remaining. Okay. Extra movement on Solomon would have been really nice for this. Sanity machine, now that sounds sane. Shh. It's all fine. Oh, there was one right here. Can I use it with this guy? Only Solomon can do that. Okay. Well, I'll flip the table then. Like all insane scientists should change their titles to engineer, because they always bullshit and never prove or this. Yeah, they are just haters. Holy, there's a lot of haters. Smell blood. Highly complex lever. Yes. Only one guy can operate that. Turner's deputy. Did we kill that guy already? You dead, lady. That's so many damn enemies. Misses like that are not gonna help. If all of these guys would just rush at me and concentrate fire, they would kill everyone without any issue, really. Have shadow kill. No damage. Hello. Have a shotgun surprise. Don't mind the AI, it's brain dead. Yeah, it is not the most clever AI, I have to agree, but it's good enough in my opinion. That actually probably didn't need to be a golden bullet. Ah, it's fine. Good enough to murder? Yes. They are insane. Nice hazards. You might be correct on that. It's time for trick shots. And gas bombs. I'm a bit disappointed on the gas bomb. Oh, it works. What? A little bit through the pillar? Ah, it's fine. So...
Solomon restored partial power, but not enough to start the device.
The gas bomb gives them luck as well. So what I should do is gas bomb my sniper, so he can golden bullet every turn. You want Red Dead Redemption on PC? Yeah, same here. I have it right here though. For PS3. And I haven't played it yet. That doesn't really help. Really good game? Yeah. So I hear. Oh, he's still getting poisoned. Actually, my sniper has the shadow regeneration, so he heals every turn when he's in a shadow. So, if I lobbed a grenade at him, he would actually get a shit ton of luck to use the golden bullet all the time. Fill the paper I had to fill to get into the US. Nice.
Trummercliff froze.
So did you admit you're a terrorist, Halfdansken? Do they even let Swedish people in the US? Not sure about that. He's going to Las Vegas, White Devil. So it is understandable why he wants to go there. What's the main gimmick? What do you mean main gimmick? Night Basilisk. Elvis Presley marriage drive-ins? Yeah, don't get married in US. Yeah, it's a co-op game, Night Basilisk. I'm not sure if one of the expansions had like a kind of trader mechanic or anything like that. There's some extra levers here.
Solomon restored full power.
You tried to die
Came
last.
to life on its
Yes.
own.
Yeah.
Suddenly, a blinding flash suffused the battlefield, along with a thunderous blast. The power of the meteor, now inverted, invaded every mind in the area. All in the vicinity were cleansed of madness, but in its place, only blanks remained. Some awoke as from a bad dream, others stared emptily. Several dropped dead. Over the next few weeks, Pinkertons appeared by the dozen to help rebuild the town. The crisis was over. Delir vowed to protect the machine until it was needed again.
Yeah, you work against the evil together. There's no one is playing the evil side basically. You're just all playing against it. It's really fun. And it really has this pressing need to do shit or everything hits the fan really quickly. It's really easy to fail at that game and everyone die. It's quite normal to often lose the game.